Hey there everybody, things are looking great so far. As hopefully you can see in here behind me, we have everything working well. So we have our oil working, we have our mist up there, which is very happy to hear that because that thing is preventing us from getting cancer. We have our bar feeder is now operational as well. Don't mind the red light, I just haven't bothered turning everything on. We can run a self-check. So yeah, we're really excited. We have our most of our collets in stock here. So inside the machine right now is a 1-inch collet for the aluminum that we were practicing on. So we have our 1.25 inch material here. We get this locally, so we can actually pretty much get as much of this as we want whenever. So we only have 1 bar for now. Fun fact, for this machine you require 3 collets and then 1 collet per type. So you need 3 collets per bar size and then 1 collet per part. So right there we have 4 collets. We have an 1-inch collet in our bar feeder. So the collet rides this little pusher thing here, and it's probably, you know, chilling in this area as it pushes the bar forward and spins with the main machine. We have a collet that goes in the main spindle, which sits in here. We have another collet that goes in the guide bushing itself. I'm going to zoom in. So there's another collet that clamps onto the bar in there. And then there's a 4th collet that goes in the sub spindle, or the counter spindle as Tornos likes to call it, that goes in there before you can make all your parts. So just wanted to show you that we have a lot of different collets and a couple more coming in, of course. So we have a bunch there. So the main spindle collet is right here. So this is for the 1.25 inch. So this will go around in the main spindle for the 1.25 inch material here. We have our guide bush, which goes in our guide bush collets, and then we have our counter spindle collets, which are right here. So a lot of these ones that we currently have are round. We're getting custom rectangular ones made for like the heat sinks, but our heat blocks are round enough that they can actually go in a round collet and should hold correctly there. Otherwise, we have these emergency collets that can actually be milled out on the machine itself to any size you want. The downside is they're not carbide lined, so they tend to wear out a lot quicker. So you kind of, you know, it's a compromise, right? So since we'll be doing production, we have fully properly hardened ones on the way, but we have the emergency ones, you know, just in case we need to make a change or something doesn't fit and we can keep running for now. And then there's the bar feeder finger collet ones that live in here, and we have a whole bunch of different sizes. So here's the 1.25 inch size that'll be used to push the bar along. So yeah, so far everything's going a lot better now. We have a functional machine, and I'm really excited to get the rest of our tooling. So far we've only received a little bit of it. Right here is really the high pressure through tool coolant drill bit. So we're going to blast our 2000 psi. I'll show you what that kind of looks like in a different spot. The tool goes in here with the collet. You put the pressure in the backside with a little fitting, and then bippity boppity boop, you get your high pressure coolant. You can blast away all your chips and drill way faster without worrying about chip removal, which allows for a cleaner part and faster cycle times, which means parts faster to you. Otherwise, we have normal drills, we have our stationary tool holders, some dog legs, and like a whole bunch of other stuff that's in that cabinet over there. But yeah, it's we're doing good and things should stay on schedule. The report is that we have finished our testing for the boots. So the boots are looking great. We need a little bit thicker silicone because it's too thin right next to the nozzle, which is fine. This is why we order prototypes. But it is not cracking. It is not like wearing out or really discoloring that much. Like the blue is discoloring a little bit, but it's not becoming brittle. It's not cracking or anything like that. So the good news is I think we have a great material solution and should be really excited for what we have. So thank you very much, and I'll give you the next update soon, maybe some machining stuff. Thank you. Bye-bye.